Okay, inner tubes. We're finally retuning the car after the engine rebuild and rebuild turbo with a billet fin. I hope everything works and goes on as planned. As it is, the engine is running very hot and it idles very high, 1500 RPM. Water temp is very high, which is 101 degrees at the thermostat. So we are not sure whether the thermostat's jammed, whereas on the radiator is 77 degrees and on the thermostat is 101. Oil temp is similar to the water temp, which is at about 100 degrees. So we're strapping the car down now, and the tuner Steven is actually checking all the files. In an awkward position. Hopefully it comes out successful. Aside from that, have felt the car is alright. It's nothing more I can do for it. Engine's neat and tidy. Custom made airbox. So intake air temp is also reduced from previously it was running an open pot filter, and intake air temp was like 80 degrees, 88 degrees, almost 90 degrees Celsius without the airbox. With the airbox it's running at about 68 degrees. So we effectively lowered the intake air temp by 20 degrees. It's running about 68. Sometimes when the car's moving it's about 50 plus, which is very good. And all this helps. So this intake air box has reduced the intake air temp by 20 degrees. So effective. I used to have my air filter like this. One second, let me show you. Exposed like this, exactly like this. I've got the same air filter, the same piping setup, and the same location, and it was taking in intake air temperatures at 88 degrees Celsius. So it's not very good for performance. It will make the engine knock very quickly. So that's why after many years of running like that, I've decided to put a box, and that box has reduced the intake air temps by 20 degrees Celsius. This car should have a intake air temp customized air box for it, but I'm not saying anything. I'm just keeping it to myself. Evo 6. Back here, car looks like crap, looks worse and worse. Condition of the exterior gets worse and worse as the day goes by because it's a daily drive, and I need to give it one coat of paint. But anyway, let's hope we're able to dyno it, get the tune right, and be able to produce a nice, smooth, responsive driving car. At the moment it's a bit sluggish. It runs on its first gear when it's coming off standstill, stop, start traffic movement. It's actually very sluggish, very slow, very lazy, and I just want to make sure that it becomes more responsive like a modern day car, quicker to react to light throttle movements, and also to make it more fuel efficient, because now 50 liters of fuel gives me only about 330 kilometers. It's a full-time four-wheel drive car, essentially a Evo 7.8 engine in there, minus the intake manifold, and it's still not economical. It can be better. 370 to 400 kilometers for 50 liters of fuel, I think it's just nice. If we are able to achieve that and produce some good power, close to 250 to 300 wheel horsepower on all four wheels, I'm happy. Boost is currently set at 1.2 bar, We may go up to 1.3 bar. Let's see how it goes. But the tune's got to be nice and clean first, and the car's got to be healthy. That's the most important thing, alright? Still in the process of strapping down. Moment of truth gonna happen very soon. And so it begins. Okay, just before we got to this point where we're almost ready to run the car on the dyno, all sorts of nonsense break. All hell breaks loose. All hell breaks loose when it's time to perform. And check engine light comes on. Injector doesn't fire. Luckily, it's a very simple thing. Injector socket number 4 found its way loose. And all we had to do is finger it, and now it's fine again. So it was actually misfiring. Wasn't firing all 4 cylinders because the injector number 4 stopped working, wasn't connected, no power supply. And but now it's all right, and just a little bit of a fingering, and we're good to go. So let's see what happens now. First three mid-throttle runs, air fuel looks good. Yeah, getting the air fuel for mid-throttle, partial throttle smoothened out, and calibrating RPM with the dynamometer. 4,000 RPM, 166, boost 0.7 bar, went up to 6,200 RPM. Did we? Not so sure. But yeah, we did. And max torque 23 at 4,100 RPM. So far, max power came up at 166 at 5,200 RPM. At 0.7 bar boost, so just partial throttle and cruising. Okay, air fuel ratio looks alright, but have not gone wide open throttle yet. Going for the second pull. The second pull ever, and after some calibration at the laptop, okay, power has gone up a little bit. Power's gone up a little bit, yeah. Torque's gone up a little bit. Boost at the same level. It's become a little bit more responsive. Boost, max boost was achieved at a lower RPM. Turn the boost down, but just did the third and fourth. And the fifth run simultaneously. Now boost is at 1.25, 196. Top is 30. 1.19. Okay, it's good. Let's see how much boost it can run. Okay guys, we just had a quick discussion. We are at 198 horsepower. Oh, nice. We just passed 200 wheel horse. We had the discussion just earlier was to go past 200 wheel horse or not. This is on all four wheels on a dyno jet. And the tuner was asking me whether I want to go past 200, and we were at 1.2 bar. Air fuel was at 12 point something, not at 11 yet. And he said that if I want to go past 200, he might have to increase decrease fuel efficiency by 10 to 20%. So we're running at 1.2 bar, and we're trying to get the fuel efficiency better. At the same time, get power. Shoving air into it, trying to keep it cool. It's a very, very hot engine. We've got spectators. I don't know what the last pool there netted us. 109. So we're going down in power. Maybe heat soaking. Car looks good. So cute, this car. I love it. Looks aggressive. Has a macho look. So anyway, we've gained 30 wheel horsepower from before this tune. Before we tuned this car, we were doing only 170 on 4 wheels, and now we are definitely at about 198, close to 200. So we've gained about 28 to 30 wheel horsepower, and that's good. We're trying to go past 200 consistently and see how it goes. Hopefully I can maintain a good fuel efficient car as a daily drive. Now tuning normal driving load, partial throttle, and then go full throttle. So I think we are right at the limit of efficiency and power. Not much gains after a long time of cleaning up the fuel map to achieve a nice efficient and fuel economical car to daily drive. So 1 week later, we ended up with this result. Car runs very well, efficient, fuel is good, but the turbo was toast. It was verified by this workshop, so we have to undo everything and rebuild the turbo for the second time. Ah, what luck. Terrible. Okay, here we are again. Feels like deja vu. The turbo for my Airtrek is here, and it's been rebuilt again for the second time in less than 2 months. So the turbo that was last rebuilt started smoking, as you could see in the video, and now this is a fresh rebuild. Everything looks like the same, strong and the same, which is good. Okay, all good. The old actuator gave up the ghost, so we have welded in a new actuator here. Well, it's not new, it's used. And then all my other bits and bobs are here. So we're gonna assemble it, put it all together, and put it into the car again right now. Here we go. And so the rebuilt turbo is back in the engine. Everything looks nice and clean. I've been testing this turbo out for the past week, and you know what? And as well as the tune. And there has been a problem. Yesterday, I stopped at the traffic light and it was smoking a little bit. So this turbo might have to come out again. Unfortunately, it's not going to be under warranty again. I don't know what is wrong. Whether the turbo builder didn't do a good job, or the turbo's parts are lousy, or there's a supply of oil that isn't good. But we'll have to get to the bottom of it, because if not, I cannot get this car painted and windscreen replaced. This is my daily, so I can't afford to have it sit for too long. I need to use it. Yes, I know my tires are bald. I need to replace that as well. So there's a lot of things that I need to do on this car. I got hit for free while parked. Things happen. So anyway, as the car deteriorates, the engine is new, turbo is new, but turbo is smoking after 1 week of reinstallation. So that concludes my rebuild engine and turbo journey on the Airtrek. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll give you guys more updates once I move forward with it. But for now, peace out. That project still waiting on another gear. We rebuilt and we are manufacturing another gear for the oil pump. Mustard color 240Z inspection has passed. All set, just waiting for road tax and insurance so that I can drive it as a daily. Once that comes out, this might come back in. That's the full update. Thanks, guys. Peace out.